Let's look at your MyMathLab classroom. You'll notice some announcements. Make sure you read these announcements. If you click view all announcements, you can read them all. I will post announcements fairly often as reminders for due dates. If you want to read your syllabus, you can click on the syllabus tab. It's also found on Blackboard. The main tabs that you're going to be using are the unit tabs and the final exam tab. Now, before I get to those, I want you to look at the ones down here. Study plan has practice problems. The multimedia library and ebook is where you can find the electronic version of your textbook. Talk more about the assignments here in a second. Gradebook is what you can click on if you need to for your grades in MyMathLab. Documents has the formula sheet that is going to be provided by your proctor and some other information. Let's click on Unit 1. And so this gives you a rundown of what's required for, or a list of what's required for Unit 1. This is a description of Unit 1. This is the link that you click on to open up the assignments. This gives you an idea of what's going on, or some reminders, what the syllabus says. So if I click on this link right here, you should see your assignments pop open for Unit 1. Now this assignment and the videos are the videos that I'll give in a normal class for sections 3.3 and 3.4. So if I click on that one, you'll see the list. I even have a graphing calculator video. So if I click on one of those, you'll see a video. I'm not going to play it because there's some interference. But you can go over you can watch the videos as I go over these notes. Now the thing is, you may not want to write down all the notes. So if you go back to Unit 1, and if you see this right here, this is where you can find those notes for the Unit 1 videos. You can print those off, and it makes note taking a lot easier. So I'm going to go back to the assignments. I'm actually going to click on Homework 1, just so you can see how these look. So if I click on Question 1, you'll see a window pop open. And on the right side, you're going to see some learning aids. These are really helpful, so make sure you take advantage of these. Just ask my instructor. What this does is it sends this very problem to me through email, so take advantage of that. Help me solve this, works it out step by step, but when I do that, it changes the numbers. And you can click through these problems, and you can just play around with them. Maybe there's some that you like better than others. You may want to go to the next page, and you can click on double arrows, go to the next page. And so you'll see all kinds of problems. Now let's say that you don't know how to do this one, or you think you don't know. So what you're just going to guess 5, and you're going to check your answer. Okay, it tells you some information. Click done, and you think that you just left out the X. You check your answer again. Then it's not correct again, then you put a -9, and it gives you a final check. Then it gives you the right answer. Now notice, and a red X pops up. That means you didn't get it right. I got no credit so far. But I can click similar exercise and try it again. Now when I try it again, and I check it, I get a green check, but I still have the red X there. But when I click OK, look at that. I got credit for it. What that means is I now have 1 of 27 points correct. So that's how you can take advantage of the similar exercise. So just play around with the system, get used to it. Notice I'm not even going to save it because it saves that problem no matter what. And when I'm done with that unit, and by the way, these flags, they tell you what must be done before I can access, for example, this homework 2. I must make at least the same percent on homework 1. You want to make 100%, but 70% is the minimum required. Now for the exit test, I can make at least 70% on all of the homework assignments. Now when I click on Unit 2, you'll see the exact same kind of coverage. Click on that link. You'll notice on homework 1, I can't start Unit 2 until I completely finish Unit 1. That includes making at least a 1% on the Unit 1 exit test. So it's not really a minimum score. It just hinders you from moving on to Unit 2 until you completely finish Unit 1. Let's go back to Unit 1. This Number 2, it says if I click on this exit test bonus, there's a bonus question here for Unit 1. When I read that, if I'm ready to respond, I'll click on this respond right here and type it in. So go back to Unit 1. I can click here for the gradebook. I can also click here for the gradebook, either one. Now the reason why I have the assignments folder here is because sometimes for some people, because of their cookie settings and things like that, this link may not work. If you're one of those people, don't worry. Just click on this assignments tab. And what happens is all of the assignments for the whole class appear. Now they only chose, in this case, 40. Well, usually it just shows 20. So if you ever just see that, make sure you click on View All 45 on one page so you can see all the assignments for the whole class. And you just may want to go there. You may not even want to go to the units. You may just want to click on assignments, and that's fine. But know that it's there for that reason. So if any of these links don't work, like in the final exam, if any of these links don't work, you can always go down the assignments link. And once again, the final exam is proctored. Make sure you read all this information. It's also found in the syllabus. Pay close attention to this. Second attempt, July the 31st. Big deal. If you have any questions, just let me know.